What is going on, Flamians? You know, got some Logan Paul, you know, with all his stuff and whatever he did. You know, I really don't care. He's a good guy and everything. I still watch his videos. I still respect him and all that stuff. Everyone fucks up here and now and then. You know, people need to get the fuck over the internet, overcomplicate things. They over jump shit. So I have no beef with them, man. I have no beef with everyone. Fucks up. Everyone does stupid shit every once in a while, but what he's doing with suicide prevention and all that stuff and getting them more of the awareness out there is awesome, man. It's awesome. I'm so glad he's fucking doing that. It's beyond. I wish everyone that would if everyone could do something for just one single charity across the world, all the charities would be taken care of, and we would probably have have cures for everything. But unfortunately, people don't. Help your fellow person out, man. Help your fellow person out. If you see someone struggling, open the door. Get her groceries. Just give a willing hand to help someone. It goes a long way, man. It goes a long way. But let's get into this, guys. In 1, 2, and 3. About 800,000 people worldwide die of suicide every year. One person every 40 seconds takes their own lives.
Joggers, tourists, runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice.
I've already seen this, guys, but it still shocks me and it still pulls on my heart, and it's still awesome.
And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did. And the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail and my legs flew over it was an instant regret.
Wow.
The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexities surrounding suicide. And I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star.
Very popular guy called
Logan Paul is in some hot
He's
water.
He's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
No, he's not.
Even he says his latest content
just join the bandwagon.
Mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
It's time to learn from the past as they get better and grow as a human being. I'm here.
Human race is so quick to judge and is so quick to just let go of someone because they did one little action that they don't like about it, so they rather get rid of the person than actually have to deal with it and fight through the problem and fix it themselves and work with the person.
That was part of the problem.
And that goes anything, man. That's anything. Because anyone can change from any stuff that they've done.
I'm not able to solve the problem by myself. I want to be a part of the solution.
Or mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes in life. Sorry, I'm not talking to the video. I'll shut up. Went to New York, as you can tell.
We sat down with Dr. John Draper, director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening and say, well, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody when they're feeling in despair, because you're not alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
You can. It's that team mentality.
I think
you gotta have a backup. You gotta have a backup. You gotta have a following and the stuff like this. Really anything you do in life.
Journey. And something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide?
Yes.
And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present. Don't make any judgments. And then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone.
Yep.
Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care, call them up, say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things
it's teamwork, man. That's all it is. It's teamwork.
Stigma is getting stories
teamwork and
out there
caring
about people positively coping with suicide.
Do you guys know anyone I could talk to with the lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people that we could refer over to. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge and survived.
Wow.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, you know, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing stories when people haven't. And those are those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about
Motivational
it.
speaker.
As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287.
He was meant to survive, man. He was
stories again that have not been told. If we told those stories of people,
I'll say this after the video.
To one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I
Just
get
care about
to
your fellow
breathe.
person. You don't have to fucking
It was
know
almost
him.
all
Just
written
care about
by
him.
me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, and instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand on the I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
You're incredible, dude. This is an honor for me.
It's an honor for me too, brother.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000 going immediately to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their capacity to help those in need.
For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline.
I'm gonna put all that down in the description.
And although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say,
Yes,
this is just the beginning.
You're not alone, guys. You hear that? You hear that message? Y'all are not alone. There's a number right there. There's a number right there. I'll also put it down in the description too. But I really do think Kevin was meant to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I really do think he was meant to do that, because that gave him to accelerate his life into doing what he needs to do to fulfill him, you know. So he started doing motivational speaking. He started living fucking life and all that stuff. So that was his jump to like, I need to wake the fuck up. I need to start living my life, start doing what I need to do. So the way that the life works, it can be weird. It can be normal at times, but sometimes it takes something as dramatic as jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge to trigger that never quit mindset, to push through no matter what obstacle you have in life and never fucking quit, to never quit, to never say no, to never say I'm never going to give up, to persevere in any environment imaginable. Like, think of environment. You have to get through it. You have to get through it. There is no other option but to get to the end of your goal, no matter what you're doing in life, guys. No matter what you're doing. And I'll put all the stuff down in the description. So y'all, if y'all know anyone or someone is watching this going through depression or anything like that, I'll put the websites and the numbers, and I'll also put down there a podcast that I listen to. It's called the Team Never Quit podcast. It's 2 former Navy SEALs, and they bring on these people that just have remarkable never quit stories, that they been through these hardships in life that you would never, ever, ever even think of, or ever is even possible in life. And they overcome these obstacles in their lives, and they come out on top and just come out, just amazing fucking human beings, man. Which I listen to it every single day, and it inspires me every single day to push myself and to accelerate myself even further. So if y'all want to give that a look, I really, really highly recommend it, guys, for all you, not even people, just, normal people, where they know normal in this world, and we're all unique in our own ways. But I encourage every single person that's watching this video right now, if you watch it all the way to the end, which I really, 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 really thankful for you to watch it to the end, and go check out that podcast, guys, because it's something else, man. It's something new, man. Something magical. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this reaction. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, smash that like button down below, guys, and remember, live free, be yourself, guys. Your boy Flames. Peace out.